What's up, Tato? Video 3 coming from Springwar 2026. We're going to talk about the final part of this 3-shot combo. It is called the Phantom Menace, which we really like. It is pretty flashy, and we're going to kind of break down the third shot in the full combo. The third shot, for anyone who doesn't know, is the 5-1-2. The 5-1-2 is a fairly famous shot made by Delos back in ancient times when dinosaurs roamed the earth. In this case, we'll do a brief recap of the Skywalker, the aerial ace, and the 5-1-2, and how this combines to turn into the Phantom Menace combo. So, our shot here today, the 5-1-2, is pretty straightforward. This shot is generally a right lateral step, a high board side fake, finishing on a sword side hip. It will be something like this rotation, yep. And we're going to spin ourselves out when we throw it. Boom. Creates distance, makes this nice little rotation. Very flashy. There's a few other ways to do it, but this version of the 5-1-2 is very specific to how we're going to throw our Phantom Menace, okay? You can also, just to show the difference, you can 5-1-2 by going really far away. You can try to 5-1-2 by going way over here and forward. In our case, we really want this lateral projection, this hip, and a rotation through. Now, that's the 5-1-2. That part is very straightforward, in my opinion. High fake, sword finish. Could just up, boom, that's cool, but the spin is what makes it a 5-1-2. Now, again, quick recap, because it's the only video you can watch. Skywalker, a shot underneath, whether it be palm up or palm down. Aerial ace builds off of the Skywalker, so we go and we get kind of airborne board shoulder while going right here. The 5-1-2 on a shot, sword side hip. The point is to combo all three together, and that makes the Phantom Menace, okay? So that's going to end up looking something like this. We'll see if I can do it sort of slow speed. We'll try to do it at fast speed. Hopefully it all works out. So while you've been fighting, you've been picking away at these, throwing those, it's all coming together. Airborne, we've landed, boom, and we're through. It's going to let you combo the whole piece. So fluid motion, boom, boom, things. That builds our Phantom Menace. Now the most important part, as my voice cracks, is when you finish, you have the right to yell "Power!" as high and as loud and as squeaky as you can. There's a long story for that. I will tell it another time. So you're in your combo, you're fighting, you're doing whatever. Boom. We've loaded. It allows us to push, right? It lets us do the 5-1-2 part. It lets us do the spin. This big jump. Load it up. Boom. We get to spin through. Builds on everything. If you cut him with the Skywalker first, that's cool. You might even kill him here. That's cool. Boom, you kill him there. It's a beautiful little combo. There's one other option for this shot, that instead of doing the 5-1-2 portion, you can do a backspin variant. That one I think is less successful for me. However, it is an option you can try. All the buildup is still the same. You're still trying to work underarm. You're still trying to go high board shoulder. You're still jumping far lateral right. The difference is when we get to this position and we've leapt through the air, we've gone through, I'm landing with my board foot forward instead of my sword foot forward. This enables me to already be sort of pre-coiled. That then lets me rotate to throw the backspin. Ty jumped back here. We're going to have him just kind of hang out in the same space so that when we do this, sort of sword foot forward, I'm kind of getting my rotation, we're throwing my shot, boom. I've gotten to this position, boom. That allows us to backspin through, continuing the motion, going past our opponent. That's pretty cool, but it's really important that if you do this variation, of the Phantom Menace that you do it where you make it past him. If you don't make it past your opponent, what ends up happening is you get into this position, and you spin into nothing. That's really a bummer. So you really want to make this one extra dynamic where you really end up past them so that they rotate and you can hit them. You build both versions into your repertoire. You now have the ability to do boom, load up on just that sword side leg, throw that 5-1-2 through it. And frankly, if you really want to stunt, you can backspin once you're here too. You can come back through. This is super duper duper big and ridiculously flashy. However, everybody will lose their mind when you do it. And again, you flex on them and yell power! Because I'm a weeb and I love weeb shit, and we stole this whole sequence basically from the anime. We've got God and Anime on our side. I hope you do too. If you have questions or comments or concerns about this combo, please hit me up. I would love to talk more about it. Welcome to the Phantom Menace, baby!